In today's video, I'm going to be introducing you to one of the most frustrating fish to try and catch in the ocean, the thick-lipped mullet, which you can find around the UK coast, including in Scotland, east and west. In this video, I'm at Torness Nuclear Power Plant, where there are lots of mullet year-round, but that's not to say you can catch them easy. And to make this even more challenging in this video, I'm going to be using a rod and reel setup that I bought on Temu for £20. That's right, this ultra light rod, this 500 size reel, and the braid, all together came in at less than £20. Hooking into a hard fighting mullet would certainly be a test for this gear. So let's see if I can get one and put it through its paces.
Sipas or malak, you cut it. Malak.
Mullet.
Oh, malak.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a meter.
Very small hook.
Oh, it's very small.
Should be even smaller. Even when they bite, they can bite all the way around the hook and miss the hook. They bite all the bread.
Ah, it's inside everything. Yeah, if it's gonna see a hook, yeah.
Man, I've had so many bites. It's really, really hard to hook these things, right? Very, very simple. I am using bread, obviously. It is the best bait for these things. I've got a controller float just to get it out here in this wind. £5 fluorocarbon line. And to be honest, I would like to go smaller than this. I think I would get more hookups if I did, but I've got a size, you can't even see it, a size 10 hook. And I've probably missed 3 or 4 fish already, which is really frustrating. I'm just pinching the bread on as tight as I can to the hook. They've been really successful in like just pulling off the hook already. That's what mullet do. That's why they're hard to catch. But that's what makes it fun as well, you could say. Pinched on bread. Now, some of the smaller mullet here, the golden greys, they'll just rip that off without getting the hook. So I'm really hoping it's some of the larger greys that just kind of bully ahead and grab it. It's my only hope, really. I'm going to take you back in time now, about 10 years ago from when I filmed this footage underwater at Torness to see how the mullet behaved in front of the camera when you put baits towards them. I was fascinated to see how many fish were down there, even when it appeared they weren't biting. And it turns out quite a lot. But again, that does not mean to say you'll be able to catch them. Anyway, enjoy this quick interlude of some underwater footage at Torness. Hard to please, hard to catch. I think a bread's pretty big for these small fish that are around about me. I really want one of the bigger ones. Every time I chuck it to the channel and I let it drift around, they see it and they grab it. However, also when I chuck it out there I can't see what's going on, so I can't see the bites and I can't hit them, which is a problem. Let's get it out there. That was a big one. Every cast. Every single cast I'm getting these small mullet coming after my bread, so I'm going to try and go really, really down on the bait size. Oh my god, what's picking up here? Try to go right down on the bait size here. See if that will help. Cut the bread down in a much smaller bit. See if they can get their wee gobs around that. Remember that? Just kind of like thumbnail size. The sun's out, which is good. We'll be able to see the fish. I swear more when I'm fishing for mullet than anything else in the world, I swear. They are so frustrating. That looked like a nice one as well. Nabbed it. They're on it right away, every single cast, man. What are you supposed to do? It's the fish that most will make you stressed out in the world. Doctors say go fishing, relieve your stress. Tell you what, mullet fishing is the opposite of that, right? If you can think of any relaxing activity, mullet fishing is not one of them. Mullet fishing is painful sometimes. Let's get it back out there. Plenty of fish though. You have to laugh. You have to laugh, honestly. Problem is, there's a lot of small mullet here, right? And they're able to pick away at the bread around the hook without actually getting hooked. So you just have to hope that one of the bigger tanks comes along and grabs it first. It's the only way. I would have liked if they were at my feet, to be honest with you, because you get a lot more control, you can see the fish and you can strike and hit them a lot better. When the mullet at distance is a lot harder, because you can't sight fish for them. You just can basically hope that you can see your bread for as long as possible and set the hook when one grabs it. It's the only way. My hooks are a wee bit big for this. Size 10s. Could do with like size 16s or 18s, to be honest. Size 10s are just a wee bit big for these fish. Every cast, as soon as it hits the water, 5 seconds later, they're on my bread immediately. That's my bread brand of choice today. A bit of Hovis. I felt it. All these misses were getting quite frustrating, to be honest, and I was almost giving up. But then my luck turned around. bad fish. Look, he just popped right out like that. Oh my god. He's mental. He's gone mental anyway. Well, that's not a bad little, not a bad wee fish like that. It's probably about, I don't know, 2 pounds in weight. They go like absolute steam trains, especially on this light tackle. Yeah, you want that bread. Wolfed it right down. I'm going to get him back in the net and get him back in the water. Yeah, beautiful. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's great to have you here. If you're enjoying these, there's so much more to come. Please do subscribe to the channel, turn the notifications on, put the thumbnail up, put your thumbs up on the button below. I would very much appreciate it. I would love to have you on this journey with me. Just a quick note at the end of this video about the rod and the reel. The rod, to be honest, I've already chucked out the car window on the way home. It was atrocious, right? When I first got it and fiddled with a blank, I thought, you know, for I think it was like £11. I thought, that's not bad. It's not terrible. But fishing with it, hooking that fish, I realised it was shocking. For a start, and this was probably the worst part of it, is that the blank sections do not fit together properly, so it kept spinning round. No matter how tight you put it, that is really bad, right? That's basically a deal breaker for me. I keep thinking to myself, it's £11. Like, can it be worth it for anyone? And I honestly think no. And the same goes for the reel. This is a 500 size reel. The reel actually, I mean, it works. It's fine. I've not got anything. It didn't break down. I really, really dislike the drag sound when the fish runs. But apart from that, I mean, it is okay. The rod though, like I said, out the car window. I mean, that's a joke. I didn't literally chuck it out the car window, but I've disposed of it. I'm not using that. Never again. It's awful. When you put the rod, which was like £11, the reel, which was £7, the braid, which was like 2 or 3, less than £20, less than $20, probably less than $20 if you're in the States. It seems like a bargain. Honestly, it's very cheap, and I kept thinking to myself, if I was a kid, would I got value out of that? And I just think if you could like save up a little bit more money, right? Wait until you have like $50, right? You can get a really good reel in the Shimano FX, which, by the way, I've used for a couple of years now. It's never let me down. I think it cost like $25. $25, and this is a really, really solid reel. I've had some really good fish on this. The drag sounds a lot better when you get a fish and it takes line as well. And you can get decent rods for like 20 or 30 quid. So if you can just like get your budget up to about 50, you're into a better territory than these like £20 rod and reel combos off Temu. I mean, this thing does not even have a brand. Not that that is the deal breaker, but honestly, that rod was atrocious. Fair enough, it handled a mullet, fine, but it didn't feel right. Like when you shook it, you could feel the joints like hitting against each other. The eyes were misaligned. I think that's one of the biggest faults as well. But there you go. There's my ultimate review. £20 setups on Temu. Are they worth it? Mostly no. There are better rods and reels on Temu, AliExpress, all these sites if you want to spend a bit more money as well. But again, it's kind of like, take a risk on these things. Do you want to take a risk, or do you want to go for stuff that you know is going to at least work? If you go to some of your tackle shops in the UK, they're going to be able to set you right on kind of budget rods and reels that are actually okay. If you do shop on any of these sites that send you stuff directly from like China, for example, then look at brands that you know you can trust. And one Chinese brand that I know you could trust if you want to buy kind of budget stuff is Surinoya. They make good equipment, but again, you're going to have to put your budget up a little bit. So there you go, there's my review. Rod is out the window, the reel probably not far behind it. Thanks again for watching, we'll speak soon.